small quaint town situated in the misty mountains is the gateway to Machu Picchu. It has a population of about 4,500, but hosts an average of 10,000 tourists weekly. It was founded in 1901 by local farmers and was used as a campground for railroad workers. But in the 1970s, with the completion of the railroad, hydroelectric power plant, and tourism to Machu Picchu transformed this village into a thriving town. Aguas can only be reached by train or trekking the Inca Trail. There are no paved roads that lead to this town. This place is a hidden gem and is overshadowed by the ruins. If the ruins didn't exist, but only this town, I would still recommend going here. It offers a unique experience from the rest of the country. Walking through town felt serene with a sense of purpose. I don't know what it was, but I felt energized at this place compared to anywhere else in the country. Before arriving in Peru, I was already seasoned by trekking 4 other countries, with Peru being the last leg of my journey. I was practically running on empty, but throughout my stay in Aguas, I felt refreshed and rejuvenated. Maybe it was a change in scenery and climate, from arid desert to lush misty mountains. If you're approaching your rest day during your trip or still planning your journey, this might be something to take into account and have Aguas be a place to relax. Aguas is beautiful, clean, and peaceful. Here you'll find a sense of tranquility from the soothing sounds of the river flow, a rejuvenating atmosphere that creeps through the steep mountainside, and a sense of clarity from the surrounding ambience. The town has a very unique character that I can't explain, but should be experienced firsthand. If you love visiting small towns and villages, especially up high in the mountains, this should be on your bucket list. Here you'll encounter friendly locals and travelers alike, as well as children playing a pickup game of soccer. This place can become a tourist trap, especially during the peak season, which run from June to September, so be aware. I would highly recommend going off-season so you can better enjoy yourself, the views, and of course Machu Picchu, not queued up in long lines. Visitors will see several dogs roaming the streets, including the Peruvian Inca orchid, the country's national dog. It's also known as the calado, which means naked, for its hairless body, though it does have a small patch of fur on top of its head. The town is filled with restaurants, cafes, bakeries, bars, and storefronts. There are many to choose from when indulging in local cuisine. One of these dishes is the alpaca, the other being the guinea pig. Besides food, other activities visitors can do is taking a dip at one of the natural hot springs located towards the top of town. You can also get a traditional Inca massage, which after a long trek feels godsend. Right outside of the train station, one can indulge in shopping at the local market, filled with souvenirs, textiles, and many other handcrafted material. Besides exploring the narrow pathways, one can hike the outer boundaries of the village, where you'll find yourself in isolation with nature, with nothing but the flow of water and the sounds of birds to calm your nerves. Just a few steps outside of town, it'll feel like you're far away, encompassed by dense vegetation. Before going, make sure to know what the weather will be like during your visit. This is the weather in late September to early October. It's wet, cool, but still had plenty of dry periods. An important thing to have is a rain poncho or an umbrella, which can be bought at any convenience store in Aguas. Bug repellent is also essential to have, as one might get bitten by insects, including while trekking through Machu Picchu. This place is quite safe to roam around solo both day and night. I never felt unsafe at any parts of Aguas. There are also police presence to keep the peace, as this is a tourist hub. For lodging, there are several options to choose from hostels, hotels, Airbnbs, and resorts. The price for lodging range from $15 to $50 to over $500 for suites at luxury resorts. I would recommend staying at least 2 nights here to better soak up the atmosphere. If you're limited on time, it can easily be explored in one day. The simplest way to get here is by rail from Cusco, either riding the Inca Rail or the Peru Rail, the newer one being the latter. If deciding to ride by rail, you must purchase a ticket ahead of time. There are 2 types of train carts, Expedition or Vista Dome. Both are comfortable and have large seats and windows, but the difference is the Vista Dome has a more of a panoramic view, a table, as well as entertainment. You You can find more information in their respective websites, links in the description below. One can also catch a colectivo or taxi from Cusco, head to Ollantaytambo, from there, hop on a rail to Aguas. Aguas Calientes is a charming village that deserves more recognition as a standalone destination rather than just a hub for Machu Picchu. Even during rain, the aura of this town felt different from other parts visited in this journey. If I could encapsulate this town, it would be an integration of urban within nature. When visiting, this goes without saying, but keep this place pristine, be respectful, and leave no trace behind.